Why is property development seen somehow as the pinnacle of property investing? I don't know if you've ever felt like this. We certainly did in the past. We felt that you haven't truly made it in property until you're doing big developments, big conversions, and if you're just kind of scrubbing it down the bottom, just doing these little refurbs, yeah, you're kind of on your way, but you haven't really made it yet. Why do we feel like this? Development isn't the golden goose answer to everything. And yes, whilst there may be upsides in terms of the amount of profit that you could make from a deal, there's also a huge amount of downside too. As soon as you get into doing bigger developments, the amount of people that you are relying upon to deliver this project expands in a way that you cannot comprehend until you start to move into that world. Whereas with refurbs, you just bring in a builder, changing the kitchen, bathroom, maybe you have to bring in building control, perhaps some level of planning, but that's really the extent of it. Once you get into developments, the amount of professionals that need to be involved just expands. And the expansion of those professionals means, well, for us, we felt personally, really increases the risk, particularly if you're using things like development finance, which I know many people do doing development deals. You're on higher interest finance. If timelines slip, it is really stressful if you're coming to the end of your bridge because your timelines have extended because various people that you're relying upon haven't delivered. Now, I'm not saying that developments aren't great, and I think if that's something that you love and you've got a passion for, you should definitely go and do it. But if you haven't got a passion for that, why are you looking at that as like the thing to aim towards, the thing that you really need to be able to do to feel like you've succeeded in property? Because if you can do smaller projects that you can turn over quicker with lower risk, that actually might be much more in line with your personality, your levels of comfort, and ultimately that probably can give you what you are wanting to achieve without putting yourself under way more stress, under way more risk than you actually need to. So I don't know, do you feel like this? Is property development, do you feel like it is the pinnacle of property investing? And why is that? I'd love to know, because I just think we should be questioning ourselves on what is motivating us to think in this way. And just dispel some of the myths around it, because it's not all a field of dandelions and wonder. It's tough too, so you have to really want to do it. So what do you think? I'd love to hear. Let me know.